Hey y'all, it's Butters. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day full of positivity and happiness as always. Why did I say positivity like that? And for today's video, I am back at my gaming setup, which I know sounds kind of silly, but I have been setting up multiple gaming setups in my home with different vibes. Part of this video is sponsored by Best Buy. I'm here to talk about the wonderful, beautiful, amazing Xbox Series S. I still play my Xbox Series S often, but I must say I moved it into my bedroom. Game changer, no pun intended. The all-digital Xbox Series S gives you next-gen speed and performance at an affordable price. Fast load times, gameplay of up to 120 FPS, ultra-low latency to improve the response time from controller to TV. This console is amazing. Alright, hear me out. I have been a huge fan of Skyrim since 11/11/11. And as an FPS fan, I figured it's time to revisit Fallout because if I like Skyrim, I think I'll enjoy Fallout. I have been lounging in my bed and exploring the wonderful world of Fallout, and I gotta say, it is pretty darn magical and nuclear. That would make sense, as is the nature of the game. It's been a nice mix-up in my gaming lineup. I also had a little bit of a throwback. I decided to re-download Dishonored. I haven't played it since college, and that game, I loved it. If you enjoy sneaking around and FPS gameplay, this is a must play. Best Buy also has all kinds of gaming accessories if you want to buy the gamer in your life something special for the holidays. If I may recommend, gaming headsets allow for immersive and sometimes competitive gameplay. I highly recommend a headset from the SteelSeries lineup. I'm currently using the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wired. They do come in a wireless version as well. I also used the SteelSeries Arctis 9X for many a year. Love this headset. And on the more affordable side, SteelSeries Arctis 3s. I used these so much in college. They still work just great to this day. Also very comfy. Looking for a gaming accessory with a bit of a tighter budget? Control freaks. Normally each pack comes with 2 of these, but my cat's ran off with the other one. Great. But control freaks are great for console gamers. You stick them onto the stick like so. It can improve your accuracy in game. It can increase the longevity of your sticks on your controller. I think they're pretty cool. Just a thought. If you guys are interested in checking out the Xbox Series S, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and other accessories, Best Buy's got you covered with all your gaming needs. Feel free to click the link down in the description below to find out more. And thank you so much Best Buy for sponsoring a part of this video. I really appreciate it. And now, transition. Hello, how you doing today? Drink some water if you haven't already because I got quite the video for y'all today that I'm so excited about. Today we're going to be talking about the top maps that I want to see remade in Modern Warfare 2. Just a quick disclaimer for those who don't know me. Hi, my name's Hannah. How you doing? But I am the biggest fan of Modern Warfare 2. It is my absolute favorite COD of all time. I've been consistently playing COD since 2009, but I have not played every single map, to be honest. Never really bought the DLC. I saved my money. So there's a surprising lack of DLC maps. And as for making my choices in these maps, I'm just kind of going by what my heart tells me. I'm a relatively casual COD player, but when I like a map, I like a map. I do also want to take into consideration the campaign of the upcoming Modern Warfare 2. It says that, what notes did I take? During the Modern Warfare 2 pre-brief, it says Task Force 141 operating around the world. So I feel like a lot of these maps are fair game to say, hey, maybe they could be remade. I don't know. I also won't be including the original Call of Duty or Infinite Warfare or certain games because I haven't played them. And Infinite Warfare wouldn't make no sense because it got jetpacks, you go flying. This game, you don't go flying. Is that everything I want to say? I think so. I'm not super analytical, but I am here for a good time. So let's hop in, shall we? Oh, and this is also one of my first times doing a video like this, so if you guys do enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Something totally new for me, but I wanted to give it a go. And I'm recording this mid-September, because if I don't record it mid-September, I won't record it at all. And it's probably going to go up quite a bit later than that, and who knows, maybe some of these maps will be announced. I don't know. It'll be fun. We'll find out. Before we jump into the list of maps that I have already picked, I have picked 15. I want to go ahead and get into some honorable mentions. And I'm going to kind of rapid fire them really quick if that works. The honorable mentions are, first of all, Crash. I think Crash played extremely well in CoD4 and Modern Warfare 2, but Modern Warfare 2019, it's my least favorite map. No, thank you. I personally don't want it back. I think a lot of people will, but I don't. But I recognize the popularity. I respect it. Kill House. I think Kill House is a great map. I think it would function even better if it were a bit smaller in Modern Warfare 2. But then if you make it smaller, it kind of gives off a speedball vibe, so I don't know. Shipment. This is a no-brainer. I feel like Shipment's been in pretty much every single Call of Duty game. But maybe instead of having Shipment on the ground, as it has been in past games, maybe having it on a boat and surrounded by water? Kind of giving a wet work vibe. And then when people spawn in and get destroyed by aerial kill streaks or ran over by Wilson, they get launched off the side of the map. Come on, that'd be funny. Bog. Bog is my second favorite map in CoD4, but I feel like with the way that Modern Warfare 2 movement is, with the sliding and the dolphin diving, I feel like just the terrain of Bog just won't translate very well. I'm not a game developer. I have no idea how complicated the procedure would be to import Bog into a movement game like Modern Warfare 2, where there's sliding and diving. So, would be cool. I'd love to see it, but it wouldn't surprise me if we don't get it for that reason. Rapid fire, rapid fire. Rust, of course. 1v1 me Rust. Snipers only. Radar on. Ground rules. Come on. Classic 1v1 map. I'll be surprised if it doesn't get remade. Also was a very good remake in Modern Warfare 2019. Oh, this is a classic and a no duh. Terminal, of course. Arguably one of the best maps in the Call of Duty franchise. I just thought it'd be too obvious to put on my list, so I didn't. It's an honorable mention. Also, along with Scrapyard. Scrapyard was my favorite 1v1 map back in the day. I would like to see it come back. It was great in Modern Warfare 2019, just saying. This is also a no duh. We haven't seen it in a long time. High Rise. Beautiful map. Yes, please. Should I add it to my actual list? No. Please bring back High Rise. I love High Rise so much. So does everybody else. We ain't seen it in a long time. This one's odd, but Trailer Park? I don't know why. I think I just really want to see it in Warzone. I just want to run around Warzone 2 and just see the Trailer Park. I don't know why. That sounds fun to me. I think I've only played the map one time at somebody's house, so it's an honorable mention. Dome. Classic 1v1 map from Modern Warfare 3. Meh. I get it. I can see why people would want it remade. Fog. Oh my gosh, Fog. I only really want it remade because of the horror movie references that are in the map. I don't really remember if the map runs well, but the horror movie references would be really cool, please. And the last honorable mention, every gunfight map in Modern Warfare 2019. All phenomenal. There's not a single one that I dislike. I'd love to have them all back for another gunfight. Alright, that's enough of the honorable mentions. Let's go ahead and hop into the video game, and we are going to be going through quite a few Call of Duty games today to actually look and walk through a lot of these maps. I'm so excited to do this. By the way, these 15 maps are not going to be ranked from my least favorite to favorite or whatever. You'll know what my favorite is when we come across it, but I will be ordering these by game. So let's hop with some CoD4, shall we? Let's take a look at our first map. It's Showdown. I do believe that Showdown is my absolute favorite map in CoD4. These classic hallways that you run down. I got my first triple collat down one of these hallways. I like these little boxes that are here in the middle as well that kind of provide some cover from up here. If we ascend up to the second level, you can get people from across the way up here, down this way. If you're in this corner, I think this is great for free-for-all, especially because people come from here. I think there might be a spawn point back here. People can come from down this way. You can look even at this corner here, but if you don't want to be seen here, you can just kind of step to the side and kind of prevent that line of sight with this Mr. Statue kind of guy. This spot on the map is such a power position, especially in free-for-all, and I think that this map is just... I don't know. There's something I really like about it, and it might be because Hacienda is also my favorite map in BO4. There's something about it being a big old rectangle. If you go to this corner over here, you can get whoever's coming this way, up there, that hallway, here, there, everywhere. I will say any objectives that are in the middle here, kind of out in the open, but still, you got a box. Or 2, or 3, 4, 5. More boxes. I like this map, okay? That's my first pick. Now for our next map, Wet Work. All right, look, I know that Wet Work is an interesting choice, especially with the shape of the map. It's very, long, but it's a boat. I like boats. This is a cool map, very unique. It also, I don't feel like I'm super out in the open, even though it is super long. I know some people can post up in the windows and on the balcony all the way over there. If I kind of, hang out here, go back and forth here, I'm a free-for-all player, so that's kind of where my mindset goes at first. But see, it's not like you can constantly be seen by that balcony. It's not like you're constantly going to get picked off from afar. It's a very big map, but the way that they have these balconies and the shipment containers, it doesn't really feel that big at all. And I do want to go ahead and point out, there's a boat over there. Okay, what if we just put shipment on the boat? And then in the background of shipment, you could see the Wet Work boat. Come on. I do believe this has high probability of being remade into a multiplayer map because I saw a sneak peek of a campaign mission. I'm pretty sure the footage is out now. If it is, I'll link it down below. I saw it during the Modern Warfare 2 pre-brief, but basically your character is walking through and there's a boat and the shipment containers are sliding back and forth. My first thought was, can I get squished by them? I'm going to be the first person to try. But from what I saw, it looked really cool, and I think that wet work would integrate really well in Modern Warfare 2. And that's all I've got for COD 4, surprisingly. A lot of great maps in COD 4, but a lot of them have already gotten some love over the years, so I wanted to pick some other ones. And now we're moving on to Modern Warfare 2, and here we go. This is my playground. I also didn't set up my controller, so you guys get to see me on K-BAM, and you're gonna see why I don't play COD K-BAM. First up, we have Afghan. Man, even spawning here is weird. I'm just waiting for a noob tube to hit me in the face. Afghan simply just has not gotten a lot of love. This is definitely one of my favorite search and destroy maps, even domination, the classic hill cliff thing up there. Let's go take a look. The mattresses. Okay, hold on. If you guys have played Modern Warfare 2, you already know this jump spot here, of course. But it's fine because I laid it on the mattress. I told you I don't play K-BAM COD, okay? There's a good reason for it. All right, I can do this. I can't do this. This is bad. This is not good for my video. Look, I just learned how to strafe jump in COD, okay? Can we, please just grab on. See, in Modern Warfare 2, you'll be able to grab on. That'll be so nice. You can just hang off on the cliff, you know? Please let me, thank you. I did it first try. I'll edit out the other ones. This view right here in Modern Warfare 2. Come on. Come on. Also, fun fact, my first video that I uploaded to my channel is actually a quick clip of me using the Barrett on Afghan, so this map is also a little bit nostalgic for me. I think this map just runs really well in multiple game modes. Domination, search, free-for-all, especially up here. This up here was my playground. People would come from over here. Sometimes they'd come from the staircase that's right here. They'll come from right here. If they're daring, they'll jump up this way. And if nobody's coming through this ways, I just go up here and I just snipe whoever I like. And this spot isn't necessarily super OP because you can get shot from there, sometimes over here, there, anywhere really. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like this map would play extremely well on Modern Warfare 2. Oh yeah, and you can go up there too. I don't know why you would, but you can go up there. Shall I do it? I guess. But honestly, if I can hardly make it up there, let's see if I can make it up here. This map was a trick shotter's dream, that's for sure. Get up here, trick shot wherever you like. Go. I press spacebar. On to the next map. Next up we have Estate. Now hear me out. Hear me out. I can hear you screaming through my monitor right now. Now, is Estate the best map in the world? No. But is it a fun one when you get a power position? Yes. Obviously, the Estate is the prime position that you want to be in. Or actually over there for free-for-all. I will show you. I think actually I preferred around here for free-for-all. I could look down that way. I could look up in the window. Front here, anybody comes from here. I can't remember if people spawn behind you. I don't think they do. Oh, boat in a little dock. I like how these things are just so perfectly placed to not let us go out here. Hey, if it got remade in Modern Warfare 2, maybe we could go for a swim. I'm just saying. I think this map is unbelievably fun for search, free-for-all, TDM. Domination is hit or miss. It depends on the lobby. I like the flag locations though. There's 3 significant buildings on this map. You got the Estate, you got this little thing, the garage, and then you've got down there. Pretty good spots for the flags, I would say. I've always loved the greenhouse here as well. Could be remade very nicely in Modern Warfare 2. But if there is a team hanging out in the Estate and you don't know how to get to them, you've got plenty of options. You can go up here, right? You can just jump up here. You could even go into the window here and take a look. You could simply go through the back door. There's even a basement you could come through. There is a deck right here. There's a front door. You can jump into windows here. There's many ways to get to the Estate. And I feel like if this is remade in Modern Warfare 2, I feel like the foliage is going to be even better. So I can understand why people would not want this map remade because, you know, trekking up the hill can be a pain in the butt. But if there's more foliage, I think it's going to provide a little bit more protection. I don't know. I feel like Estate's gotten a lot of hate over the years. I've always liked it personally, but I'm a very casual COD fan. What do you call a casual COD fan? A CODsual? I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh my god, look at this clock. That's a nice clock. Yeah, I think this map could be really cool, and I think I'd also like to see it in Warzone 2. Yeah. Yeah, I like Estate. You already know. Alright, go ahead and say it all together, guys. Favela is iconic. And for some reason, it just ain't got a lot of love over the years, and it should. I love all the different levels of elevation on this map. There's the ground floor, you got the second story here, you got up here, you got up here, you got where my feet are. And I am the kind of person to care a lot about the aesthetics of a Call of Duty game, okay? Modern Warfare 2 is shaping up to be one of my favorite CODs graphically. Graphics-wise, graphically, tomato. Can you imagine this map on the new Modern Warfare 2. The colors, how pretty it's gonna be. Come on. I remember thinking that this map was so pretty back in the day, but get it remade, man, it's chef's kiss. Well, let's take a look at the design really quick. This side of the map and that side of the map are pretty much two extremely long corridors. Long shot, awesome. While I am one to grind camos, I don't want that to be a deciding factor in the maps that I want to see remade. But it is something to take into account. I've always loved spawning back here, sitting in this little, what do you call this? This little ditch, I guess. Free-for-all was so much fun in this corner. You'd go for people that come up the stairs here, go in the window there, come through that corridor, over there. Over there was a spawn point. Yeah, being up here and just sniping people. Yeah, I like this map a lot. Can we add a basketball so we can slam dunk? I was trying to figure out how to melee on PC. I have no idea how. But as you can see, very long lane here. Gotta be careful of the truck though. People love to noob tube that. If you go down the middle, it's very close range. I just feel like there's so many different levels of gunfight that happen. You can have some close quarters gameplay. You could have some snipers from across the map. You could have people jumping off these buildings and spinning around. With the new cat grab mechanic that you got in Modern Warfare 2 coming up, this is going to be so much fun if it gets remade. I would absolutely love to see this map remade, and I want to see trickshotting come back. That's what I want to see especially. I want to see people jumping off of here and doing spin moves, you know? Anyways, alright, this one's kind of cheating because I've already seen it in Warzone 2, but I wanted this in multiplayer since the get-go. Why do I feel the most nostalgic on this map right now? This makes me so happy. I don't know why. God, Quarry was such a fun map back in the day. Free-for-all, search, TDM, domination, air support was great. And aesthetic-wise, it was so easy to pinpoint because of all these blocks. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember when people would reverse boost? And they would go back in this corner here. And they would post up. They go up this way. Up here. Yeah, the classic boosting spot. Look, they even set up camp. They even set up camp. Don't get me wrong. Quarry? Decent sized map. One of the bigger maps in the game, I'm pretty sure. But I'm a bit biased. I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's a sniper's paradise. Also, running up this incline was always a 50-50 chance of surviving. Oh, and these barrels. You guys remember that? Whenever you play search, people would just noob tube down this way and just blow up the barrels immediately and hoping to get a quad. There's so many different lines of sight on this map. I like how in the middle here, where the B flag would be, there's just a big old building. There's a way to get there from up here or down here. Though I saw a bit of gameplay during Warzone 2, and it showed a bit of quarry already. I'll go ahead and say I've seen a little bit of it already. And this part here was flooded with water. And I thought that was really cool. I'm wondering if flooding this with water will make the map feel even smaller? And if that's the case, I think that's going to be a really nice translation for Modern Warfare 2. Now, granted, when I was running around in the warm-up checking out Quarry, they added some more corridors, they added some doors, they made some of the buildings a bit bigger. So maybe it'll still have the same feel, but I feel like Quarry is just, I'm going to be honest, it's a sniper's paradise. And that's mostly the reason why I want it back, especially for trickshotting up here. The other window over there, sniper's paradise. I don't know what else to say. I like Quarry a lot, always have, always will. Great for mini game modes. I don't know what else to say. I love this map. I got a sneaking suspicion it's going to end up getting remade. And if it has that water in the middle for the multiplayer map as well, I'm all for that. I think it'd be cool. I hope I'm giving enough of an explanation per map. Just know that I'm a very passionate COD player. When I know I want a map remade, I know. I might not have the best logic and reasoning when it comes to picking maps that I want remade, but when you know, you know. You know? You know? Yeah, you know. Now, this is kind of a weird choice, but Rundown. Now, Rundown. I feel like it really only has one level of elevation, which definitely isn't right, because you got that level, you got the bridge, you got under the bridge. There's pretty much 4 different points of elevation. Also, the map is really big, but you could hide anywhere to do some air support. Like, over here was where everybody would hide to use their chopper gunners and AC-130s. But just like quite a few maps that I've already mentioned, I feel like this map is just really good for multiple game modes. I feel like it is phenomenal for search, for free-for-all. Up here was definitely my favorite place to be. I could look over here. I could turn around, look around here, up there, over here, over there. If I was daring, I could post up here. I could shoot over there. Look at the sun. Oh, I could go over there. I could go for there, there, everywhere. Is that the Dark Brotherhood? What are you doing here in my Call of Duty? Now, I will say having an objective right here is not very ideal because it is extremely open. I think this area could definitely benefit from some form of cover. Oh, and this area for free-for-all, are you kidding me? Getting up in this little... Oh, I gotta go up there. I just feel like in Modern Warfare 2, this map could really be great. I think making it a tad bit smaller, just a little bit, would be really nice. And then opening up some of the buildings and adding doors and whatnot and actually making them, you know, habitable. You can go in them. Words are tough sometimes, especially at 6 o'clock in the morning, but look at the sun. I will say something that might be useful on this map is not necessarily bringing down the foliage, but making it so that you can't just go all the way through it because there's so much foliage. I just had a flashback to an old video of mine where I quickscoped a guy twice and got 2 hit markers, and then I pistoled him and still got a hit marker, and then he knifed me. I think I was on a 23 kill streak. I did not get mad in that video. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I did. It's one of the few videos where I rage. Anyways, great map. I think this would be really fun to have remade. And even if you fill out the river as well. Oh, wait a minute. Fill out the river so you can swim? Wait a second. Yes, I like this idea a lot. Yes. And now it's time for my absolute favorite Call of Duty map of all time, Skidrow! Anybody who knows me knows that Skidrow is my absolute favorite Call of Duty map of all time. I think this map is near perfect. Something you'll notice about me when it comes to COD maps, I like maps that are a decent size, but they have their own little areas on the map that you can kind of, I don't want to say camp, tactically patrol. There's a difference. Pretty much every single corner of Skidrow is a place where you can tactically patrol, making it beautiful for free-for-all. I could patrol back and forth in this little room right here. People spawn there. People will spawn in this corner over here. Back there where the stairs are. People run down the middle here. Or if I really want to, I can go here and snipe down that window, down that way. This is also a great power position for seeing the bombs in Search and Destroy. They are pretty much right there and right there. Domination also just runs amazing on this map where the flags are. Seeing down here, you can wallbang that. And get this. Okay. So there's obviously the kind of 3-lane design. The one on the left here is a bit more close range until you get to this little platform here. Down the middle, it's pretty long range. Down the right, it's long range. But look at this. You can go right here, and this right here is also a long range lane. Smack dab down the middle this way. It's a beautiful, perfect shot. And something else that's fun, this wall right here, wall bangable. So if you really want to be a little trick shotter, you could do that. And you can wall bang through up here. People would love to sit up in this room, especially that window, so you already know where to shoot. And with all of these buildings as well, there's so much potential to make this look so pretty in Modern Warfare 2. Now, I will say one of the major downsides of this map is the lack of ability to really trick shot, and I get it. This was pretty much the only trick shotting spot that was available on the map, but maybe if we even open up some of the windows here, maybe second story, maybe not third story, I don't know. There's lots of potential for further elevation on this map, and just this map is perfect. I'm just gonna say it right now, my absolute favorite Call of Duty map of all time. There's absolutely no discussing it. It's my favorite. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna stop before I go off for another hour just talking about how beautiful this map is. All right, this one might be an interesting choice for some, but sub base. Ah, yes, good old sub base with the little sub. Believe it or not, that will be on this map. If you stood right here and kind of aimed in this direction, you could get a cross-map throwing knife as well, but you had to be in this little corner to do it. Right over here is the spawn, and right up here is the absolute power play position. You can see everything from here. It's incredible. The windows here, down there, over here. There's even a small corridor right here behind this little obstruction. Something I surprisingly like about this map, which is kind of weird, I like how the roofs mostly are glass. So you're not fully safe from air support if you go inside, which makes this map very viable for air support. I think probably the safest spot on this map is this room down here. I definitely would lay down here and use my chopper gunner. I will say this is the one map that I don't think is that viable for free-for-all, but this is a incredible search map. Lots of potential for long distance shots as well. And when you get inside to these little stairs and corridors and rooms, there's a lot of room for close quarters combat. There's a lot of potential for punishment on this map when it comes to search, because you only have one life. And if you're over here and you got to book it to the other side, you know, you're out in the open. There's really not much you can do. But it's worth it if you can make the trip. And if you can break the glass. Nice. Actually, of all free-for-all spots to post up, I think this building was my absolute favorite because you can see over there. You can see over there. Pretty much everywhere. You can even go in this window up here, look down. You can go over here, spawn point back there. People run this way. I know this map wouldn't be most people's first choice, but I think for a snow map, it's one of my favorites in the series. And anything with a good bit of elevation, I like because I want to see people jump off and spin and hit snipes. And that's the last of the Modern Warfare 2 maps. You still with me? If you're still with me, please drink some water. This is a fun video. I'm having a really good time going back and just looking at nostalgic maps. So if you guys are enjoying the video, I would really appreciate if you dropped a like just to let me know that, you know, this is something that you might be interested in seeing again. I don't know. I'm having a really good time. Lovely. And now we're going from my favorite COD to one of my least favorite CODs, which I know might be shocking for some who are new to my channel. Bear with me. It's still got some good maps. Great game. Very incompatible for me back in the day. Didn't have the best memories on it. Okay. I made a video documenting how I feel about Modern Warfare 3. It's a great game. I just want to clarify, it's a fantastic game. It is just very incompatible for me. That's all. This is an odd choice, but definitely one that's based on aesthetics. Bootleg. Look at all the bananas just hanging out. When I think of Modern Warfare 3, for some reason, I think of bootleg. It's got the classic 3-lane map design as well. We got one here, which is super long, great for long shots. That's awesome. And we got this middle one here as well. It kind of takes you into a middle room here, but then also it branches off here, which I think is interesting. This map provides a lot of options in regards to gunplay. You can either play from afar or you can play close range like in here. For example, this area here, which I used to hold down a free-for-all quite often. You see people coming from here. They'd come from here. They'd come from here. They'd come from here. They'd come from in there. You could sometimes hit a jump shot, which was fun. By the way, on a totally unrelated note, AS-50 is probably the best sniper rifle in this game. Everybody worships the MSR. I mean, it's cool, but the AS-50, listen to it. Come on, it sounds so good. I think one of the main reasons I want this map to be remade is, you know, the LED lights I think could look really cool. I think the layout of this map is really interesting. There's not a lot of different levels of elevation on this map, which I surprisingly really like. And with Modern Warfare 2's movement, I feel like this map has the potential to thrive. Okay, never mind. When I think of Modern Warfare 3, I think of Mission. I think I'm going to sound a little like a broken record again, but like I said, I like maps that are a decent size, but have smaller areas on the map that you could tactically patrol. I feel like Mission is one of those maps. You got an incline here, people can come from here. You can just look over here and get people back there, people running this way, running that way. This middle area here also provides a lot of potential for close range combat, which I like. Modern Warfare 3 maps follow a very similar formula. On the edges, it's long range lanes, and then in the middle is kind of a cluster. But I had a specific vision for this map. First of all, y'all know how I feel about elevation like this. Big fan. I want to see snipers do stuff. But also, what if with the water mechanics in Modern Warfare 2, we just fill this up with water? I mean, could be kind of cool in my opinion. In the back of my mind, I can't help but think about potential maps that could have water on them, and I think this one's a prime contender. Yeah, I'm a trick shotter. Did you see that? I just go back and forth. A windshield wiper. Oh yeah, I forgot back here in this little alley is a spawn point too. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, if you're in this window, you can watch that spawn point. You can watch up there. You can watch anybody who goes on that ledge there. If you stand correctly, you can look there. Or honestly, you could just open the door and add another line of sight. But that might be a bit much. I don't know. I feel like this map has... this is probably my favorite Modern Warfare 3 map. Can't quite put my finger on it, but it just flows really well. And I think it could flow really well in Modern Warfare 2 as well. This is an odd one. Bear with me. Underground. Sorry, I'm having a good old time reading all of these. This is kind of fun. We've got Infinity Station Ward. Like, come on. Soap Lane? That's amazing. To be 100% honest with you guys, this map is okay, in my opinion. It's a good map. It's a decent size. I like the lanes. I remember spawning in and people would try to get a cross-map wallbang. I remember that being a thing. But hear me out. I think what could be cool about remaking this map is keeping within the lore of Call of Duty. Specifically, y'all are gonna hate me for this, Piccadilly? If my geography is correct, this is Middleton Station, and Middleton Station ain't far from Piccadilly. I feel like that could be a really cool connection to Modern Warfare 2019. I know a lot of people didn't really care for Piccadilly. I love Piccadilly. But I'm also having a really good time looking at all these. Is that these nuts? Dude. But I do remember this map being great for TDM and free-for-all. We've got My Land Street, Your Land Avenue. Come on, this is fun. That's What We Do Town, Dead End Street, No Ammo Road. I think this would be really fun to have remade. and the fun advertisements that can be put up. Maybe even fixing one of the trains so that it functions. I feel like this map is forgotten, and I want to show it a little bit of love. I can use a controller for this one, yes. Okay, I know Ghost is kind of its own thing, but it is made by Infinity Ward, and there is one map that I think could be kind of cool if it were remade for Modern Warfare 2. And that map is Octane. I like this map because it's Las Vegas, and I don't know, I like the layout a lot. How do I pull up the map on this game? Can y'all tell I don't play this game very much? That's a grenade. Nice job. Right into the gas station. That's good. Oh! I forgot that's a thing! Wait a minute! That was cool. And that was a great way to find out, too. Jelly. I don't know. I like the layout of this map. It's very long horizontal-wise, and then I guess across the way it's not that long, but it's still long enough that a sniper would have a lot of fun, and even AR players. But there's still a good amount of cover if you do want to cross as well. I can't really think of any other map that kind of reminds me of this. Maybe, what's that one map from CoD4? I didn't play Ghost too much, but I do remember this map flowing decently well, and I really enjoyed it. I spent $60 to show you guys one map on Ghosts. Now here we are back on Modern Warfare 2019. First map we're looking at, Hackney Yard. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to be on a game where I'm actually used to the movement. Let's go. I don't want to include too many Modern Warfare 2019 maps because it feels like we just had this game. But I did want to give a shout out to Hackney Yard. There's something about this map that I really, really like. I like the elevation. I like the placement of the buildings and the doors. Whether or not you're a fan of doors, they are here to stay. If we take a look at the map here, it's very 3-lane-esque. You can see a lane here, here, and kind of here. There's lots of places to post up and snipe. You can also run into people's faces and snap them. Lots of close quarters combat. I'm also a big fan of the jump spots that are around here. Wait a minute. No way. Have you been able to do this the whole time? That just goes to show how much I played this map. Not enough. I also feel like the map shipment is just somewhere over here. You know? I love when you can see multiplayer maps connecting with each other. That's why I like Piccadilly and, what was it called? Underground. Overall, I think Hackney Yard runs extremely well. This is my favorite place to post up when it comes to free-for-all. I can look there, over here somewhere. I can look over in this window here, over here. For free-for-all, this map is fun. For TDM, this map is fun. Domination, pretty good. It's alright, unless you're playing competitive. I want to mention these maps. I have no idea competitive-wise if they would be good. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. Hey, I'm not a competitive player. I'm casual. I am casual COD player. I think if they do the spawns right, this could be really good in Modern Warfare 2. I don't know. It speaks to me. And last but certainly not least, Condor Hideout. Good old Condor Hideout. Right when you spawn in, it is fun to go up to this little car and then snipe across the way. But I do want to take a look at this map. This map is not quite like a 3-lane map. It's almost like a 5-lane map to me. We got this lane here. We got this big old lane right here, which you see right off the spawn. We've got through the buildings here. I would consider that a lane, a very close quarters lane. And we've got kind of here that splits off into this lane right here and this lane right here. Or you could say it's just pretty much one lane. It depends. And like I've said before, and I'll say it again, I like when a decent sized map has little areas that you can tactically patrol. A house like this is great. You can go over there, over here, window over here, over there, go over here, and then just see pretty much the entire map. I also want to mention the sky on this map. It has a purple, green, blue, sort of northern lights casting to it. I think it's a really cool touch. Decent elevation on this map. You definitely don't go too high at all. I remember when this map first came out, you could not go in this little middle part right here. I'm so glad they fixed that because I think it makes the map run better. And overall, I just love the aesthetic. I feel like Condor Hideout was a map that was overlooked a bit in Modern Warfare 2019. And I am by no means saying that we need this map in the next game, but I wouldn't mind if it made an appearance. Would not make me mad. I made a lot of room on my list to put Modern Warfare 2019 maps on there, but I realized very quickly that really just Hackney Yard and Condor Hideout are the only two that I really want to see come back. At least for right now. And I think I'm done. I think it's pretty much everything I want to go ahead and talk about for today's video. I'm not a very analytical COD player, but I do like to play the game. I'm a casual COD player. I'm here to have a good time. And when I like a map, I like a map. But now I want to hear y'all's map suggestions. What would you guys like to see return to Modern Warfare 2 as a remade map? Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know your top 3, especially. After we've played the beta, I feel like a lot of people have an idea for the movement. So I think we all have a better idea of what maps we would want to come back. So Let me know. I want to know. And let me know why your first choice is Skidrow, because Skidrow is perfect. I know it's not, but I just love that map so much. Anybody who knows me knows I love Skidrow. And also, thank you so much, Best Buy, for sponsoring this video. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you guys are looking for anything to add to your gaming setup, whether it be an Xbox Series S or some gaming accessories for the holidays, Best Buy's got you covered with all your gaming needs. Feel free to check out the link down below if you want to learn more, okay? Anyways, like, comment, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, whatever I make. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You know, I'm really hoping that maybe a remake or two is announced before this video goes up. I don't know why. I think that'd be really funny. Honestly, I think it'd be really funny if the maps that I mentioned in this video don't get remade at all. It would be really funny if I just went for everything else that, you know, is outside of this video. I don't know why it'd be funny to me. It would just be ironic. Yes, I like Call of Duty. Yes. Especially the Modern Warfare series. Can you believe that I just played CoD4 campaign for the first time like a month ago? It's pretty bad. I know. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Okay. Bye.